welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello. My name is Megan and today we are going to do my bi-weekly budget number 1. This is from June 26th to July 9th. Just so you know, these are my budget pages. They are from my Etsy shop. It's called BudgetQueenShop. They're super cheap PDF printables that are easy to use in a budget binder, so go check them out if you're interested. I do have Happy Planner sizes as well. So let's just get right into it. What I like to do is I like to write if it's either paycheck number 1 or paycheck number 2, and in this case it's paycheck number 1. So it starts on the 26th and ends on the 9th. So next, after we write in our dates, I like to go right into income. I'm going to zoom you guys in and I'll show you that. Okay, so income right at the top. Sorry if you can hear the rain outside. It is overcast, which is awesome to film, but not when it's raining. So hubby gets paid. He gets paid on the 26th. I base my budgets off of his paychecks because his is a stable income, whereas mine is always varying. So he usually gets around $1,500 per paycheck. But if it's anything more, we send it right to debt. So that is that. For myself, I'm getting paid $500 each week, and then I also have a GST check coming as well. So $500 each week plus $391.13 is $1,391.13. So that total is $2,891.13. Anything more than that, like Etsy and whatnot, I don't like to budget because I don't know how much I'm going to get. I will just put variable, I'll budget 0, and then I'll put the actual amount there. So next, I'm going to zoom you guys out. I'm going to show you my monthly calendar, and we'll get onto the bill portion. Next is the bill section. This is where my monthly calendar that I did yesterday comes in. You can just see everything in the highlighted colors. That is what you have to pay with that paycheck. So first we have Jeep here. Jeep, that's due on the 26th. That is $267.33. If you have not yet watched my July monthly budget that I posted yesterday, please go do that. I get a little bit into explaining more about all my bills and whatnot. So go check that out first before you watch this video. It just helps. So $250, that is a quarter of our rent. We are getting money from the government, $500 towards our rent, and our rent is $1,000. So I do $250 every paycheck, but next month it'll be $500 every paycheck because this is the last month that we get that money and funding. So bank fees, these are both my husband and my bank fees. It's $14.95 for each of us, so $29.90. And then my US credit card is going to be up there for debt, so let's just write that in before we forget. Debt, US credit card, and $200. Let's flip over the page. I did forget in yesterday's video to write in my Jeep and rent again, so sorry I messed up there. I will actually highlight that in yellow just so we are up to date. There, it's like I never even messed up. And I actually want to switch this. Oh, that is the orange, that is not, it doesn't have any color left. I want to switch this to orange. It doesn't look pretty, but that's that. Because I want to add in these two paychecks. Like I want to get paid twice in this period, and then these are in the second biweekly budget. So this is the first biweekly budget, second biweekly budget for my paychecks. So in the orange we have iTunes. That's on the 4th. This is my husband's. It's Apple Music and his Apple storage, so $11.35. We have our Jeep insurance due on the 5th. That is $168.07. We have electric. It's due on the 8th. That is $135. We have Wi-Fi. Also due on the 8th, that is $85.80. And then since I'm getting the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit related to COVID, we do get a income. So I get $1,000, like I said, but it's not taxed. So you need to take the tax out yourself or else you'll be screwed for tax time next year. So I'm gonna put that as a bill. So taxes, and 25% of 1,000 is $250. So I'm gonna put $250 aside for taxes. A lot of you guys were asking in my video yesterday about the taxes, and I guess you guys didn't watch far enough into the video because I did put it in the bills right here as I was filling out my monthly budget. So just make sure you're watching the whole video to answer like questions that you have, because that was a 30-minute video. So make sure to watch the whole thing to answer your questions. So total, that's $1,197.45. So that's quite a bit. Now we'll move on to expenses. So I brought in my monthly budget because what I do for my biweekly budget number 1 is I cut it right in half for my budget. So we'll just do expenses here. We will do groceries and cut it right in half, so $400. I'm going to take that out in cash so we don't go over. Gas is 100, oops, so I want to do 50. Eating out is 80, so let's do 40. My husband's spending 10. My spending also 10. Kids, half of 150 is 75. Household is 25. And other is 25 as well. So the total for this section is $635. So hopefully we stick to that. One of the weeks for this budget, I am camping, and I did have a pretty big camping budget, like I'll show you here in a second. So I hope we don't go over this amount. We really shouldn't, since I am budgeting groceries and gas and stuff into the camping budget. So we'll see about that. Now let's move on to our other section over here. So I'm going to zoom you guys in for that. So next we have our larger sections over here. For this paycheck, I'm not going to do sinking funds yet, just in case my income doesn't come in, or just until I know exactly what's going on with my income there. I'm going to roll over the extra money into next biweekly budget, and that's when I will do a big cash envelope stuffing video for you guys. So let's go to other. I'm just gonna write an other section. This is just a catch-all section. So let's go camping first. I'm going camping from the 2nd to the 8th, so I might take that week off from filming and social media just in general, but I hope to maybe have 1 or 2 extra videos filmed. It's just hard to pre-film when you do budgeting videos like this because it's based on like your actual spending. So I can't just like fluke a full week of spending. That just doesn't happen. So I'll try to think of some videos to pre-film. If you guys have any suggestions for that, please let me know in the comments below so I can pre-film videos if you guys want. Maybe like a Q&A would be cool. So if you want that, maybe I'll post on my Instagram a Q&A spot so you guys can ask me questions that I'll maybe answer for you guys. So camping, I had a budget of $400. I'm basing these numbers off of the monthly budget that I set for myself. So the camping happens at the very beginning of the week, so I'm going to budget that entire amount. I also have my best friend's birthday, best friend's B-day, and I budgeted $50 for that. And then my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday isn't until the second biweekly budget, but she is coming to see us from the 2nd to the 8th, so I want to give her her birthday present in person. So I budgeted $40 for that. And then my son's birthday is not happening till the 14th, and I can spend this money over that weekend of his birthday, so I'm not going to budget in any of that yet. We can just do that all in one kind of a weekend. So I'm going to write in my rollover amount 2. Rollover will be $368.68. So the total for this section is $858.68. And like I said, I'll roll this money over and then I'll accumulate all of the extra. I'll put it all to sinking funds and debt. Maybe if I choose, I'll put like 200 of this towards our debt snowball. This is just a budget. You can change it as you please if you choose to save it or if you choose to pay debt off with some of it. I just put it into a rollover category for now until my husband and I choose what we want to do with it. This is not a definitive answer, but it's just an idea of what we want to do with our money at that time. So now I'm going to zoom you guys out and we will do our totals at the bottom. Okay, now we're doing our totals at the bottom. We have our income, bills, expenses, debt, and other. And then if you wanted to add anything else, you could just write it in this box there and then add the title right there. So income was $2,891.13. And then we have bills, that's $1,197.45. Expenses, $635. We have debt, $200. And then we have other, that is $858.68. And then we have a zero-based budget. I do a zero-based budget following Dave Ramsey and the Budget Mom. So if you're wondering about their zero-based budget, go check their videos out as well. That is pretty much it, guys. Really good income coming in. I am going to apply for the extra bonus $1,000 that we have available in BC. So maybe we'll have a little extra more income, which in return I will put right to debt. Also anything that I make off of YouTube or Etsy, I put right to debt as well. So thank you guys so much for your support in buying my Etsy pages and supporting me on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you very quick. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. If you walking,